Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. And if you clicked on this video, then I assume you have a crush. And well, I had a lot of them, like a lot. And let's say that I've learned a thing or two, and some of them I really learned them the hard way. And so today I'm here to spare you some time and some pain possibly, and to tell you a couple of things that I would love you to know, to help you a little bit with this crash situation. So let's just do this. Let's just dive right in. The first thing that I want to tell you is, get ready. This is like something never heard before, like something completely new and mind-blowing, groundbreaking. My first advice is to shoot your shot. I know, like, this is something completely new, but okay, maybe you, like, your friends or even your family or like your circle of people know about your crush and has been telling you to shoot your shot since maybe some weeks. I don't know, like, if you are like me, maybe you're still mastering your courage, and my advice is to speed that process as fast as you can, because if you don't do it, then it's actually a loss, because if you get rejected, then you're simply back to square one. And I know it's painful, you suffer, you have to basically break up with someone you've never dated, because if you're like me, up until that point, you got a little bit attached to your crush, maybe. And so the rejection, the thought of rejection may be holding you back a lot, or simply you're shy. You're shy and you don't know how to make the first move. You know how to human when they come around. You're like, oh no, you don't know how to talk and to walk anymore, and you forget your name and all of this. Whatever the reason, you don't interact with them, or you don't confess to them. Either things, they they hold you back a lot. So let's make that clear. I'm not simply talking about confessing, I'm also talking about interacting. If you are one of those people like me that struggle interacting with your love interest because you're intimidated by how amazing they are, then honey, sorry to break it to you, but you have to overcome your fears, because like I said, holding back is a lose-lose. If you go for it, you have nothing to lose. I know maybe you will lose that attachment, that sort of parasocial connection you've made with them, but trust me, it is better to lose that than the actual relationship you two can build together. And I learned this the hardest way. If you're still iffy, if you're still holding back because of fear of rejection or shyness, then let me tell you my story. This story actually is something that I don't feel 100% comfortable sharing it, like on a video like this. It's something I'm really open about, but somehow it feels a little bit, I don't know how to say it, uncomfortable to bring it up here, but I have to, in order to make you think the way I think now. So basically, when I was 16, I had a huge crush on this guy in my school, and I was very intimidated by him. Or actually, it's not that he was scary or anything, he was amazing, he was wonderful, and I was barely talking to him. I barely managed to say hi to him, to create one inside joke with him, to have a couple of conversations with him, and that's it. This is all that happened with him, and I held back because I was too shy, and because he was really you understand, like, your crush, it has some power on you. you feel powerless in their presence and you don't know how to human. Like I told you before, I was in that kind of situation. Also, I don't want to tell you the whole story because, like I said, I don't feel 100% comfortable, and also it's a long story, so it will take literally another video onto itself. But even though this was just a puppy love school crush, he was really important to me because I was going through the hardest time in my life back then. And even though this was just a crush, he really was a beacon of hope for me, and he really lit the way and brought something good into my life, into a very, 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 very dark place. Fast forward to 2020 and the pandemic and quarantine, and you know, we all did this last year. We all, I don't know, texted our exes, or I don't know, like texted our crushes, or like I did, trying to reconnect with someone that I lost along the way. And so I tried to find this guy's Facebook because we lost touch over the years, and I couldn't find this page. Like, this was something I already tried in the previous years to find him again, and I saw that I couldn't find his Facebook for some reason. So last year in quarantine I did some extra research, and I sadly discovered that this person sadly passed away in 2018. So please try to walk in my shoes for a minute and try to imagine the amount of regret I am living with. I don't want to dwell too much on this, onto my personal experience. I just want to let that out, just to make you understand why I am telling you this now, why I'm telling you to overcome your fears and to try to at least build some kind of relationship with that special person and not letting that go, because I don't want to put on you the thought of the impending doom looming over you, but actually, yes, this is what I'm doing, because I know that it doesn't usually happen, but it happened to me, and I sadly understood in the worst way that life is too short to hold back. So now maybe you're asking yourself, how do I do this? How do I confess? How do I shoot my shot? How do I text them? How do I approach them and try to make friends with them? Actually, I want to make a video on how to make friends with people, and maybe I will do it later on. Like, I don't want to make this video too long, so maybe I will discuss all these how-tos in other videos or anything, but please just text them if you have their number or their socials. Say hi and try to follow up with a how are you if you meet them anywhere, anytime. And yeah, the basics. And if you still are afraid to do the basics, if you know what to say, if you know that it simply takes to text a hi or say a hello, how are you, but you are still holding back, then try the 5-second rule. You put a timer in your head, like would you, for example, like exhibit A, they are approaching you, and you go in your head, -5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you go, hi, how are you? You do it. The moment the timer goes down to 1 in your head, you do it. You don't wait anymore and you go. Or actually, maybe after this video is done, you go to, I don't know, WhatsApp, Facebook, whatever. You open their chat and you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, how are you? So yeah, this is this little trick to combat the shyness and the anxiety that can stem from the thought of interacting with your crush or confessing to your crush. So lesson number 1, please don't waste time. I know it's hard, but it is psychologically proven that the more time you take, the more time you lose, so don't wait anymore. On the other hand, the second thing that I learned the hard way is the complete opposite, and is number 2, know when to stop, know when to drop it. Basically, I went my whole life thinking that if a boy ghosted me and then texted me and then ghosted me again, he was a good catch. Yeah, I was that stupid. But if they treat you like this, if they show no interest, or actually they, like I said, they are kinda not like the best person, don't let that slide. Please don't let that slide. Try to remove your rose-colored glasses, because sometimes their flaws are a little bit more than flaws. It's simply that they are straight up D-heads. It's simply that they are not a good catch. So try to see them for who they are, for what they are. And if they act like this, if they ghost you, if they say that they won't just how can I put it simply, if they don't want the same kind of relationship that you want to have with them, drop it. Like, I was the kind of person that I was being told, okay, yeah, we can stay friends, like, I don't reciprocate to that level, but we can stay friends. And I was like, okay, I'm totally fine with that. And then the next day I was like, but what if this was the beginning of our arc from friends to lovers? No, there's no arc. Like, please drop it. Know when to drop it. If they are either simply good people that want to stay friends with them, you can stay friends with them, but don't fixate on the perspective of things changing, because life is not a movie and this is not going to happen. And if this is going to happen, still you don't have to think about it, because this paralyzes you. You could get stuck on that person and basically spiral down into obsession. Like, I don't mean obsession in like stalking and everything. No, I mean like you monopolizing like all like yourself, your feelings towards them. This is so wrong. I've been there, done that. Don't do it. It will deplete you, it will destroy you. So don't get stuck on someone. Or if much worse, they low-key take advantage of your feelings, or simply straight up treat you bad, like ghosting, or they openly show they are ashamed of interacting with you in front of your friends or something, then don't think that these are flaws that they may change. Don't think you will change them. It's not going to happen. If someone is like this, then please remove your rose-colored glasses. Don't spiral into obsession, because this is even much worse. Like, if there's something worse than obsessing over someone, it is obsessing over someone who is a bad person. So please know when to drop it. I know I said it way too many times, but I depleted myself so much for people that didn't deserve it, for people that were open about things staying just the way they are and not changing, and I still naively hoped for change, and I just got my heart broken, shattered, and it was really, really, really bad. So please don't do it. Don't do what I did. Don't get stuck on someone, especially if they're openly a bad person. So yeah, please try and stay realistic. I know it's hard to stay realistic when it comes to crushes, when it comes to love, but you still have to consider the facts and them only. What are the facts? Life is too short, and people can be really, really bad people. maybe charming bad people, but they're still people and they can still act bad even if they're your crush. And so please don't waste your time. Don't waste your time waiting, and don't waste your time after someone that for a reason or another is not a good fit for you. Please don't. I wasted a lot of time and I've suffered a lot, and I don't want you to go through the same ordeals. I hope this video was helpful somehow for you, and I hope you got something from it. Like, I really hope you did. And so yeah, I wish you the best of luck. Go text your crush now, like whatever you want to tell them, like may it be a confession or a simple, like the first time, like if you still have to text your crush, like this is the day, the day has come, this is the day you're gonna text your crush for the first time. Go text them now and let me know in the comments how it went. I really want to know, and I am wishing you the best of luck, all the love in the world. You will all find a special someone. I know they are out there waiting for you, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the day, night, whatever. I hope to see you in the next video, and bye bye.